One second, just close my door. Okay, so last class we discussed about what is networking, and first of all, what is network? What is network, guys? Interconnection of two or more devices. When you connect two or more devices together, it is called a network. So when these devices are communicating each other, so that we can call it as networking. The communication between two or more interconnected devices called a networking. Internetwork is a connection of two or more networks. So you have a network and you have a network, you have a network. So like this, in a global, multiple networks are there. So when you are connecting these networks together, so that is called a internetworking. Internetwork. So when they are communicating each other, it is networking. To create a network and to make it as a networking, few things are important. So what are the few things are important? Here it is basic requirements to form a network. First of all, we need a interface. So you have a mobile phone, you want to communicate through your Wi-Fi. Then you need inside your mobile phone the Wi-Fi related chipset and their antenna kind of stuff. Internally it is there, not showing externally. Old mobile phones you can see external antennas also. Okay, for a in earlier days, very long distance towers are there. Now, very nearby towers, and Wi-Fi is in our home only. Okay, so like that, it is a very simple to understand. There must be a interface generally. In generally, okay. So like in generally, you have a computer, and you want to connect to a switch or a router from your computer to that one. So we connect with a wire. So different type of cable structures are there. Okay, so how to connect it? So our computer must have a NIC network interface card. Through the cable we can able to connect it. Through the cable we can able to connect it. So this is generally what we call it as a RJ45 socket wide NIC card. This NIC card also called as a Ethernet card, LAN card also. It is a very general information, guys. Okay, so everybody, we have a Wi-Fi, sir. Wi-Fi is there. Why you are telling about NIC and all? Of course, lot of devices. Wi-Fi. We are having a laptop. That's why we are using Wi-Fi. If I go to my office, I may connect with a wire on board. This is off board means you have to connect this to your desktop. But most of the desktops nowadays on the motherboard only the direct connection is there. Okay, so when I show the hardware related ppts, then I will show you that how motherboard and how connection is there, otherwise you can check it. Okay, so point is these cards we call it as a ethernet card or LAN cards. Okay, so your laptop having a Wi-Fi adapter, so it is a built-in Wi-Fi adapter will be there, or a USB based Wi-Fi adapters also came up. Okay, USB based Wi-Fi adapters also there. Okay, so like this, whatever it is, there is a device, it should be connected to network through wire or wireless. Through wire or wireless, but what is the device requirement is NIC. So that is the first remember, network interface card. No, in a traditional computers manner I'm talking. So this is a network interface card we used for your Windows, means sorry, for your computers and server hardwares also. Server or a computer, both are similar only. They both are similar. Only thing is the specifications may be little higher for a server. Server is a much required more strong hardware than a desktop computer. Server and desktop both are computers only. So to connect a network, so we use a interface card. So this interface we call it as a LAN card or a Ethernet card. These Ethernet cards, so further things are there. Ethernet is a 10 Mbps speed. Later, fast Ethernets are came, that is 100 Mbps speed. Next is a gigabit Ethernet speed. It is a 1000 Mbps or a 1 Gbps network speed. I think I have written wrongly here. Gbps. BPS. Okay, that's it is showing there. Okay, gigabit per second. Bit per second. Yesterday I explained that what is bit and byte also. Bit. Okay. Next. So whenever you are having a NIC, either it is a wireless adapter or wide adapter, guys. So the NIC having a MAC address. The MAC address is given by manufacturer of NIC. It is a 48 in a bit. 12 hexadecimal. It represented in a 12 hexa means when you are checking a what is my MAC address, it is in the hexadecimal format. All formats, basic formats are in a binary, but we are not interact with the binaries, right? So either we use a hexadecimal or a decimal or a octal formats only. So MAC address is also called as a physical address, hardware address, unique address. MAC addresses cannot be changed. MAC addresses cannot be changed. MAC addresses are given by the manufacturer of NIC. We can mask or spoof the MAC address by using certain technologies or techniques for protection or attacks. Okay, so we cannot communicate with a MAC address. We should communicate with the IP address only. All communications through IP address only, not with the name, not with the MAC address, because MAC address is a hardware address. It is only valid within the LAN communication only. Valid, only valid. It is for recognizing a device purpose only. It is not a logical. It is a physical address, MAC address. Like there is a one more question is there, guys. So MAC address is a physical address. So it is not a logical address. IP address is a logical address. MAC address is a physical address. It is hardware address given by manufacturer. Logical addressing will change or plan according to your network. I want to create a network. I have a 10 computers are there, or 50 computers are there, 100 computers are there, 1000 computers are there. Depends upon size of my network. So I can plan my network IP addresses. Okay, I can plan according to what kind of IP address I can use it. And the overall control of the IP addresses in a globally is handled by IANA ICANN. Private IP address, public IP addresses, logically network divisions are there. Logically, networks are different. So I'm connected to my ACT router. So I'm in a logically different network. If I'm connecting to Geo router, that is a logically different network. Okay, understand, guys? Logical addressing for a logical network configuration, logical network representation purpose. So obviously, to communicate from one device to another device, either within the LAN or through WAN communication, we use IP address only. We don't use MAC address. We don't use names. Names are only for binding purpose only for remembering. So DNS server will take care of name and IP address, like your mobile contact list. So that is we will I will explain it later, but think it. Okay, MAC works in a only LAN communication. MAC binding is there. So what is this MAC binding is? If you have a Wi-Fi router, if you have a Wi-Fi router, people are trying to connect to your Wi-Fi router through Wi-Fi connection, mobile Wi-Fi, laptop Wi-Fi. So people are trying to connect to the your Wi-Fi to your Wi-Fi router. Okay, so they use your Wi-Fi SSD, SSID. Sorry, Wi-Fi's SSID, Wi-Fi name and the password. So they're trying to connect it. So what I have done, I put a certain MAC addresses. So I know the devices. For example, if I take a Pune office, very less members are there in Pune office. So we'll take an example. For example, me, one laptop, one mobile phone. I have a laptop, one mobile phone. Charan sir having a one laptop, one mobile phone only. One laptop, one mobile phone. And there is one more guy, so Vikram. So he is also working. So he is has having a desktop. We didn't give a laptop to him. Okay, so he's just admin. Okay, so there is a desktop, so not required MAC address for him. So that's desktop directly it is connected to network. But he has a mobile phone, so then compulsory you should give a mobile related thing. So what I have done, my laptop, Charan's laptop, and our mobile phones. I note down their MAC addresses. I note down their MAC addresses. I put all these MAC addresses linely. So I put all these MAC addresses. But what we can say, uh, I add all these MAC addresses to my Wi-Fi router. So anyone is request for a connection, check their MAC address. If MAC address is listed, give the connection. If MAC address is not listed, don't give the connection. Example, guest list is there, no? So like you are conducting a function, big function, costly function, right? So what they will do? So they will put a one guest list. So these are the guests. So these are the guests are there. So if verify the person is in the guest list, allow them. If person is not in the guest list, do not allow. It, this sometimes these things will happens. Any movie star son or daughter, if their marriages or functions are happen, so they conduct a function. So obviously the fans, outsiders, lot of people are trying to come inside. It is very difficult. People don't know who is their relatives, who is the celebrity, who is not celebrity. If I wear some coat and just rent some BMW or something like that car, so they will allow me also. I can have a very good five-star, seven-star food there. Even they don't know me, I don't know them. Also, I can able to enjoy. So what they will do? So they will put a one guest list. So they have to identify with a name and some proof or some invitation letter. Without you are not allowed without having any invitation letter. Okay, this kind of concept is there. Okay, guys. So check the MAC address. If MAC address is listed, yellow the connection. So give the allow them to connect Wi-Fi. If it is not listed, do not allow them to connect Wi-Fi. Don't give any IP address and all. So this is called a MAC binding. This is also very good concept, guys. If you don't know, it's okay, no problem. But try to understand. So our search how to give a MAC binding and a particular router and all, what will happen, kind of stuff. Also try it. Okay. So this is what we discussed about a NIC network interface card. Again, just once more, network interface card to connect any device to the network is required. A NIC card is also called as a LAN card or Ethernet card in generally for any desktop or server PCs. So every NIC having a MAC address, it is a size is 48 bit, and MAC means media access control. It is also called as a physical address, unique address or a hardware address by because of it is given by manufacturer of that NIC only. Okay, we cannot change the MAC address. We cannot change the MAC address. We can't communicate with the MAC address. MAC address are used to just identify the device when they are communicating. Physically identify the device. And just now I told MAC binding, that is for recognizing the device, mapping IP to MAC address using ARP protocols, like security reasons. Also they are using. Okay. So it is 48 bit in a binary 12 hexadecimal number. So NICs are Ethernet, fast Ethernet, Giga Ethernet, 10 Mbps, 1000 Mbps, sorry, 10 Mbps, 100 Mbps, 1000 Mbps, or 1 Gbps connections. Okay, this is about a NIC. So I listed some devices, but I didn't explain the devices. We will see that one. Power cut. Guys, type of networks also we discussed: LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN, additionally PAN, HAN kind of stuff also. Local area network, campus area network, metropolitan area network, wide area network. So LAN is a local area network. It is private networks, completely private within your room or a floor or an entire building. That is a geographical limitation. Campus area network is bigger than a LAN size. Campus area network is a bigger than a LAN size, but still it is a within the campus buildings only it will communicate. For example, each building is a one LAN, so all LANs become one single campus area network within the campus only. Man is a metropolitan area network, so different departments, different places, people connect each other to communicate. So within the city only. So WAN is a global network, wide area network. It is a global network. It connecting from one end of the earth to another end of the earth is also it is possible. For example, I'm in a Vishakhapatnam. I'm communicating to you through internet. So how it is possible? Because of WAN connectivity. WAN connectivity. Okay. So like that, it is a public, general, and public network. It is a global network. Networks of network. Intranet is local and a private network is like a LAN network only. I have a server in my LAN, so I'm interacting with the server without using any internet. Separate network from outside is called a intranet. Internet, so compulsory we have to use. You have to use the internet connectivity to communicate anything available in the public. Like you are communicating to google.com, facebook.com, w3schools.com, okay, youtube.com. These are all in the internet only. It means public connectivity. So to communicate to the devices which is in the public, we need a internet. Internet is a networks of network. It is a public network, global network. It is. This is a one example. The diagram it is showing here. Yeah, a simple office, home office diagram. It is simple office, home office diagram. It is. So people, I didn't put that heading here. Simple office, home office diagram. It is. So you want to make it as a bigger. So colors are there, but it is I'm difficult to find the colors, picking colors kind of stuff. It's not much easy like this. Try. It is got highlighted, but nothing is there. Simple office, home office. It means, see, this is the LAN connection within my network. This is the router. The router is we are connecting to the router to communicate outside of the LAN. Outside of the LAN. The modem makes a connecting between your network to your internet through ISP provider. So modem will make a connection from your network to outside means your ISP connection. So it will establish the internet connectivity through ISP. So modem connect to internet. So internet come up to your router, but it is a single IP address connectivity. So what we need a local network separately to communicate outside of our router. So then we are using a router from our LAN. Within the LAN, guys, we are in a one single room. Think like this. It is a you are in a single room. This is your room. Okay. So you people are sitting like this. Okay, so we can put a name also like a b c d e f like this, something like a z h are outside. outside of this room. Okay, outside of this room. Outside of this room. Now guys, the question is simple. Try to understand. The question is, A want to communicate to E. For example, this is the door. This is the door. Gate or a door, we can say door. Okay, A want to communicate it to E. Is it required to use this door? Anyone? A want to communicate it to E. A, E, D, B, C, F are sat on a room. The room has a door. G and H are in a separate. G and H are outside of the room. Outside of the room. Now A want to communicate. E. Is it required to go outside? Is it required to go outside? Not required, right? So you are sitting in your classroom. You want to talk to a next person or someone in your classroom. You don't require to go outside of the room, right? So that is very simple. So it's a very simple example. We have a group. I want to send a message within the group only, within the group members only. I can usually send here. That meaning will be changed. It become multicasting part, but very simple it is. We don't require any doors or gates to use. It is there. That's but we are not required to use it. Similarly, in this one also, for example, PC1 want to communicate it to PC2 or PC3 or PC4. Okay, they don't require this router because they are communicating within the LAN communication only. Now, the PC1 want to communicate google.com or PC4 want to communicate with the facebook.com or yahoo.com or gmail.com, youtube.com, w3schools.com, java.t.point.com, okay, microsoft.com. So how they will go? They compulsory required to go outside, right? So here it is an example. For example, D want to communicate to Z. Z is not inside. What it will do? It is outside. So compulsory it will go to door and then reach the Z, right? Compulsory you have to open the door, go through the door. So instead of saying open, close kind of stuff, simply you have to go through the door. You have to go through the door. So when you are communicating outside of your network, you have to communicate through a door. So this door, okay, this particular door, we call it as a gateway. This door we call it as a gateway. What is gateway? So why gate is required to go outside from inside to outside or outside to inside. So it is a gateway. And what is default gateway? Default gateway is main door is there, and there is a one more door is also given like this. So there is a one more door is also there like this. G is in this side. G is in this side. Okay, if in case if you have a multiple doors, which door is your default? So primary choosing that particular door is like that it is. Okay, so same thing it is applied. In generally we're all having a single default gateways only. Okay, so multiple gateways can be possible, and usually we choose one gateway as a default gateway. Okay, generally we have a default gateway is our router. The possible that the default gateway device can be your router. The router interface towards your LAN. This is your LAN. Your LAN is connected to your router. Okay, the router is connected to your modem and outside connection, so we don't worry about this outside connection. The LAN is connecting to your router to go outside. So like you want to communicate outside, you will communicate through this one only. So this router's interface IP address, this router's interface IP address is your default gateway. Is your default gateway. This is your default gateway. I can write in a lower, but because there is a diagram, so it is very quickly. No, not this diagram. Where is this? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I will add it. I will add it. So don't worry. Default gateway. So better to add the definition or anything. Yeah, no problem. I will remember default gateway. Okay, guys. I hope you got the default gateway IP address. How to check the default gateway IP address is how you check the MAC address and IP address. In that one only, it is there. See, it is. It is a default gateway is located here only. See, this is the default gateway. It's not visible. Okay, as you think. Okay, it's a default gateway is like that. Otherwise, I will show you this. Is ncpa.cpl details. It is my default gateway. Of course, my default gateway IP address is also showing for DHCP and DNS. You know what is that meaning is my router is my DHCP server. My router is my DHCP server. My router is also act like a local DNS server. From my router only I got this IP address. From my router only I got this IP address. Okay. So it is a very simple understanding who is your default gateway. What is the default gateway? When we require to communicate outside of network, send packet to default gateway. Router act like a default gateway. Default gateway IP address is router IP address towards LAN. It is towards LAN. So our LAN interface to router. So exactly it is LAN interface, WAN interface. Router having a two things: LAN side, WAN side. LAN interface are a LAN side IP address. That is a actually default gateway. Router having a two IP addresses, two or more IP addresses possible. One is at LAN side, another it is a WAN side. Okay, so that is a keep it in mind. So here it is. I'm just try to show you how it is. Already there is a diagram, so just try to check it. Okay, this is the router. The router having a two interfaces. I said this is one interface. This is another. There is a multiple interface possible. Just I'm telling in my sense only. Okay, so only one point only. Do not think it is a permanent point. Okay, so example is from here. It is a LAN side. Connected a LAN here. This is LAN side. WAN side. Okay, guys. So LAN side means our network. Where is the default gateway? This interface IP address is our default gateway. So this LAN side one network means this side one network. This is WAN side. In general, I'm telling. Of course, multiple LANs also can be connected. Not only this LAN, there can be a multiple LANs to a router and a multiple WANs connection also possible. Okay, so it's no limit in it. So for this LAN, it's a LAN. So if you have a multiple WANs like a multiple LANs, also possible. But when I put like this, people will get confused. Sir, telling some other point and all. So don't get confused, guys. Very simple to understand what is a default gateway. Default gateway is a interface. It's a it's an interface or a way to reach. It is a way or an interface to go outside of our network. It is used to go outside of a network, or when you are required to communicate outside of your network, you are going through default gateway. The router is also act like a default gateway. Router is also act like a default gateway in generally. Okay, so default gateway IP address is router IP address is exactly LAN interface side or a um, LAN side or a LAN interface IP address for a router. Okay, so how we people understand is simple. If in case if I have a switch, this is a switch, and of course there is some computers. So for example, if this is a my LAN connection, already I given this diagram just before I explained that one. So this is the LAN router. This is here it is. So that is our default gateway. We'll connect to our PCs. It is showing in a dot connection manner, but you can connect anywhere also. So I'm using Google, right? So that's why it is showing like this. So what is this? This particular part is your default gateway. and what is the default gateway IP address? IP address of this interface. Okay, I'll take arrow mark. Okay, that is a default gateway. So where is modem? Modem is located after router only. Power came. Router modem is located after. Okay. Of course, there is a few more things also there. Okay, so I will tell it little later. Not later, but now only I will tell. So here it is. So we'll discuss about devices first because already we are a device list is given, and also we'll discuss about a cables, protocols, and IP addresses today. So just go through the devices. So okay. So we'll start. Actually, I want to start morning about an IP addresses, but I will start with the devices only. Device list is given here. Device list is given here, but I continue at here. Okay. Again, list of networking devices given here. Again, I will copy paste. Yes, as you required, you can add more devices if you want it, but these are a standard devices. You must know at least about these things. The first one is hub. This is how it is. No, no, no. This is HBA. No, no. This is hub. Just read it. Okay. So here it is. Hub or a repeater. Repeater is not always hub kind of stuff. Okay, not hub. Repeater is not always hub, but hub is also act like a repeater. Okay, so what is this repeater? Repeater is repeat the signal. Repeater meaning is it repeat the signal. You know, very olden days, not very very olden days, but it's little older days. Okay, so we have a cable TV networks. Now we have a digital dish TVs directly. Earlier days we have a cable TV networks. So what is this cable TV guy? He maintain the cable means the dish network. He take the channels and distribute to the multiple houses through coaxial cable. Okay, so after certain distance completed, so the coaxial cable strength will be reduced. The signal strength automatically less, and distortion is there. So dots are there. So what they will do, they will put a one repeater at a one point place. So some people are asking why you are putting this box here. So it is huge current problem. So they said no problem. We will give you a 20 rupees or 50 rupees maximum from for you. So why? Because a lot of business is they are losing. Okay, so they are getting 100 rupees per connection. They are losing a 50 rupees per one house only. But if signal is weak, so the people don't take a connection, right? So what they will do, so they put a one junction box, like a box. So the cable is connected, from cable they are getting connected. So the signal is repeated again. So for another long distance it will be there, long distance and multiple connections they can able to connect it. So this is a repeater do. This is what a repeater will do. Okay, what is hub here? Hub is a simple device as it is showing in a picture. You can try networking hub. Always try network or a networking hub. Network or a networking hub. So this is a networking hub. You can try to go to images and you can see how it is look like. So these are the networking hubs. Okay, so different networking hubs and very limited ports also. Very limited ports also. What is the use of this network hub? Is to create a network, small networks, not big networks. You cannot able to create, but because of it is having a some issue in it. So we'll see that one. Networking hub is a non-intelligent device. Simple point, guys. Non-intelligent device. Non-intelligent means it does not contain any other understanding mechanism. It receive a signal and it forward the signal. That's it, and it broadcasts to everyone. So someone put a see. It is this PC sending a message. Hub received and distributed to everyone. Those who are connected. Everyone. Those who are connected. For example, so that is a hub diagram, right? So then so you can take a picture hub like this also, or I can draw the hub picture directly. Look at this picture, and you can put a computers pictures also. So we'll see that one. So if possible, PC images. Uh, no, this is good. Okay, this is also good. Windows gaming PC. Like this. This is no, I like this one. More what we can say, more dramatical ways it is. Okay, so here it is, a PC is there. Now we have a multiple PCs. So each one is naming as a PCA, PCB. What are the name you want to put it? You can put it. That is your wish. So these are the computers are available. So how many are is better? Okay. So these PCs are connected to the hub. Why? So they want to communicate each other. So they need a connection, right? So that is what is the first formula? Create a network. How to create a network? Connect devices like this. Now, what is the problem in it? So we created a network. What is the problem in here? It is what happens. It is not showing in a color again. So see, it is, for example, it is a PCA. Now it is want to communicate to this, for example, C. It's sending A to C. I put a packet A to C. Send a packet A to C. Packet sent to the hub. Sent to hub, and it is sent to everyone, and it will send to everyone. So look at here, it will be sent to everyone. That is called a broadcasting. So what they will do, people, the pieces, those who are received the packets, those who are received a packets, though received a packets, they'll verify. I'm a belongs to A, I'm belongs to B. So which device it is? So they will check it. So communication between A want to send a packet to C. You want to send a packet to C, but it is sending to everyone. It is sending to everyone. So that is what hub don't know who is C, who is B, who is A. It received a packet and distributed to everyone. Okay, so it is distributed to everyone. Now, so what is the disadvantage of it? Everybody will get the packet, not only that one, not only one PC is communicating at a time, multiple PCs will communicate at a time. So then more traffic will be generated. So more traffic will be generated, more traffic will be generated. It is very difficult to handle, right? More collisions will occur. So same, sorry, my mind again, power cut. Shit. What happened here in a hub, it is a non-intelligent device. You don't know who is A, who is B, which IP address, which MAC address, it doesn't understand. What it will do, it received a packet and forward the packet to all other devices. Whenever the devices received a packet, it verify to address and from address. Like you received a courier, so generally we will open the courier first, and later we check it whether it is belongs to you or not, right? So or something like any some important thing is there. What is, so you have to check it. Is it to from where you are getting, to whom it is it is there? Is it belongs to me or for my neighbors? You have to check it, right? So is this a, what is the exact address? Is belongs to me or someone? If it is belongs to me, I will accept the packet. If it is belongs to me, I will accept the packet. If it is not belongs to me, I will drop the packet. Okay. So if it is not belongs to me, I will drop the packet. So that is the mechanism it is happened. So what happened? Unnecessarily I am sending all other pieces. Unnecessary the packet is went to all other pieces. So what will happen? The incoming outgoing traffics through the uh, hub. So what happened? Number of collisions will occur. Number of collisions are occurs. For example, there is a four road junction. You have to maintain left to right kind of stuff. So first one side, for example, east side road is open. All others will be wait. So once the east side road is closed, then go for a west side. Once west side is completed, you go for a north side and then south side and then east side again. Okay, right? This is a traffic control. So what happened? The traffic controller went away. Something like he got a urgent work, or maybe he's doing some TikTok video. So what happened? The people are trying to come forward, right? So then obviously lot of accidents will be occur, right? So similarly, all packets are trying to pass through it. So the packets may collide each other. The collision of the packets, packet loss will occur. When packet loss is occurs, the systems are trying to send a packet again. If packet is loss occurs, data loss, so systems are trying to send a packets again and again. So what happen? More traffic will be increases, more collisions will be increases. The hub is suitable for a small networks. I have a four computers. Hub is okay because hub is a cheaper. Four computers are there, three computers are there. Not required to put a thousand, 2,000 rupees for a switch connection. I can get it by 300, 400 rupees. A small hub is also okay. Okay. The originally how it is function also it is there. He can see. I also copied this from Google Images only, but it is see. The first VC send a message. The hub receive and distributed to everyone. It is broadcast the message to everyone. Okay, it is half duplex, guys. If anybody don't know about half duplex, full duplex, simplex kind of stuff, also please tell me. I will explain. Okay, it is used for LAN communication only. So remember, guys, what is a hub? Hub is a non-intelligent device, layer one device. It is a layer one device. As per the OSA layer, it is a layer one device. Hub don't understand. Hub don't understand MAC and IP addresses. It understand does not understand MAC address and IP addresses. So keep it at that in your mind. Okay. So what is a hub and such kind of stuff? Okay. First one is hub is used for a LAN communication. It is a non-intelligent device, so it does not understand MAC address and IP address. It broadcasts the packet to everyone in the network. So I am changing this statement. It broadcasts the packet to everyone in network means everyone those who are connected in the network. Everyone in the network means those systems connected in the hub, connected to that hub are connected in the network. So they will receive the packet. So whenever they receive a packet, they will verify the packet where packet is belongs to me or not. So then if it is not, then it will drop the packet. Okay, so this is a, one, two, three, four. 4 points are very important points. So then what I am trying to do is I'm trying to highlight this point, but how to highlight it? Italic is better, underlines are better. Okay, and this is one more very important is it is a layer one device used for a small networks. Okay, suitable for small networks. Suitable for small networks. So it is another line. Okay, so data packet losses. Why? Because of number of collisions are high. Okay, so repeat the signal again, so signal can send longer distance. So here your hub act like what happened to this hub act like repeater. Originally repeaters are there. Originally repeaters are there. So repeaters also we can say Wi-Fi extension is also repeater. You know, the repeater device is also there. So you can say an example of a Wi-Fi extension is also a repeater. Normal repeaters are there, so you can see this is a normal repeater kind of stuff also there. So it's a diagrammatic representation. This is a repeater, this is the hub. So if you are got the question, give me an example for a repeater. Give me an example for a repeater. So these are symbols are very useful. This is also very useful images. So later I will try. Okay. So what is the example for repeater? Wi-Fi extension. Wi-Fi extension. Extender is there, no Wi-Fi extender. Okay, that is an example. Best example for a repeater. Wi-Fi extension. Or see it is extension or extender. So like this, these are a Wi-Fi extenders are there. So what it will do, it repeat the signal. Extender. Okay, range extender. Normally, it your Wi-Fi router will support up to certain distance, like the nearest rooms and all. In a corner rooms, bathrooms, like that. So little longer distance you want to communicate. So you can use a extender. This extender don't have any passwords kind of stuff. It works with your main router only. So only thing is you have to connect. You have to pair with this WPS, the button you can see using that WPS. So your wireless router should be paired with this one, and through this one you will get a network. So you have to keep it in the proper range in this one also. Yeah, like if you go to Amazon, Flipkart, or anything, go for a Wi-Fi extension. There is a certain notes and information is also available. You can try it. Okay, and also multiple different signal support is also there, and is also it is works like a Wi-Fi hotspot. Like you have a wide network and you don't have any router kind of stuff, so specific router also it works like a Wi-Fi router, only Wi-Fi router, without a modem connection or a Wi-Fi extension or access point, it works. Okay, so repeater nowadays is best example Wi-Fi extender. Okay, guys, this is about your hub, and I told about how it is works, and to change the colors of these arrows or points, we don't have any in that particular thing. Okay, this is about a hub. So the next one is, so this is what explanation it is. It's a switch. Uh-huh. Okay. So what is this switch? Switch is a intelligent device. It understand MAC address. Switch is a intelligent device. It understand MAC address. Okay, and it creates a MAC address table. Okay, it understand MAC address and it creates a MAC address table. Each port of switch has a fixed bandwidth, so work with the floating and unicast full duplex communication. There is a multiple type of switches are there. One is a cut through switches, store and forward switches are there. What is the function of the switch is it forwarding the packets and important is MAC address learning. There is a L2 switches. This is some more missing points are there. Yeah, here it is. These are another important points. I have written separately. Okay. So the last part, last is still separated. Very good. No problem. No problem. So we'll try. Guys, it is switch again. Use it for LAN communication only. It is a voice layer. Layer to device is also called as a data link layer. It is a data link layer. It is used for small and large networks. Large number of devices we can connect it. Collisions are less, so less packet data loss. So it is a layer 3 device. Sorry, layer 2 device. But what is this layer 3 switch? There is a layer 3 switch do function as a router and a switch. Okay, do function as a router and switch. Do function as switch and router. Router function and switch function also will done by this layer 3 switch. Okay, so inter-network communication, VPN, VTP, that is a separate part. It is a separate part actually. Okay. So about a switch, guys, it is intelligent. It learns MAC address. It learns MAC address. It creates MAC address table. Okay, it is a layer 2 device used for LAN communication. Both small and a large network support is there. Large number of devices you can able to connect. Deep learning is actually not required, so that's why I am not trying to explain it, but sometimes I will go little higher. Okay, anyway, it is a very less information I'm sharing. So this is how this switch will be work. Okay, so I can give you an explanation or a text also, both are good. So we can write like this using this diagram, or I will choose small boxes only for easy to put it. Okay. Okay. Here it is. Where is thickness? So I have a multiple computers. So instead of using computer symbols now, I'm using like this. Anything is first one is understanding is important. How much good drawing you are done, how much your small drawing we are done, that is a secondary. This is a very big one. Okay, so guys, look at here. These are all connected. Okay. So all are connected to a switch. The device here I am using switch, not hub. It is a switch, right? Because we are learning about a switch. Okay, all are connected. Each one is like a PCA, PCB kind of stuff. You can put a PCA, PCB, PCC, PCD, PCE, for example, uh, PCF. Okay. So each PC having their MAC address, right? So they're also having a MAC address. For example, here it is 1A, it's a MAC address. For example, here it is 1B is a MAC address, or B1, anything. Actually, MAC address is 12 hexadecimal, but here I am taken only two just for understanding only. 1C, it's a MAC address. It is 1D, 1E. Okay. So this is a MAC address. This is the computer name. Each PC having their own IP address, of course. The starting point is here. First, PCA send a packet to PCB. Okay. So when they are communicating each other, they will exchange both IP address kind of stuff. But what is happening in my switch? So that is very important for me now. So here it is. This is one. Okay. This is two. Okay, sorry. This is the port number two. This is port number three. Okay, and there is a port number three. It is three. Okay, it's look like a three, and there is a port number four, and this is the port number five. So why I written like this? It is Yes, very good. Switch is a star topology. Switch hub, both are star topologies. Switch and hub are both are star topologies. Why this is? That's why I like to use. That's why I like to use paintbrush only. It is very easy for me. Okay. So, but paint again, explanation there, and you can't get that in a PPT, right? So that's another difficulty. So here it is. The simple way it is. This is the port numbers. Means the switch. Every switch having a. These are ports are there, no, connecting. Each one having a some number. This is around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sequence is 6 is there, and here it is also 6. 6 plus 6, it's a 12. Oh, sorry, 12. 12 plus 12, 24. So 24 port switch. It is a 24 port switch. 8 port switch is there, 16 port switch is there, 24 port switch is there, 48 port switch is there, 72 port switch is there, 96 port switch is also there. That's why written small and large network, multiple number of pieces we can able to connect it. So what is MAC address table? What is MAC address table? Is nothing but a MAC table. MAC address table, also called as a MAC table. What it will do, switch port number. Hub is also star. The structure is look like this one. This is also a star. This is also a star. Okay, very good. So port number, switch port number, not other port number. Switch port number and MAC address. So what is the port number here? So when they are communicating each other like this, so obviously we'll try. So what is the first port number is connected to PCA, right? So what is the MAC address? 1A. I got that information when PCA is sending information to PCB. Okay. So when it is, what happened? So this is when it is communicating. So I got this information. I got to understand. So my PC is understanding. My switch understand. This port is connected to 1A MAC address. We don't understand PCA. It understand 1A MAC address. Okay. Now to where it is go, it should go to the PCB. It go to PCB. Problem is switch don't know where is PCB. Where is 1A, 1B, 1B located? It's not in here. So what it will do, it try to broadcast to everyone. Same as a hub, no difference. It try to broadcast to everyone. Sir, kindly change in the note. It is written that bus topology used by hub. Where? This is hub, right? I didn't use any bus topology here. Is it there? He like this? No. Bus topology also not written here, and also not written here. got the bus topology idea here? No. No. It is a star topology only. Either hub or a switch. It is a star topology. We are all using star topologies only. Okay. Where I am located, I am already in confusion. So. Okay, guys. Simple. It try to broadcast to everyone, just like a hub only. But initially, it is done like that. Later, it is changes. So look at here. So everyone received. So next is this PCB replying to PCA again. So what happened? Now port number 2 received a packet from PCB. It understand where is PCB and it where it is asked to send PCA. PCA MAC address is 1A, so it will directly send to 1 only, like this. So when systems are communicating each other, for example PCB to PCD. So what happened? PCB it know already, and when they are communicating each other, so both are communicating each other. So PCD is connected to port number 5 1D, like this. This 3 is connected to 1C. Okay, 4 is not connected. 5 is done. 6 is connected to 1E. 7 is connected to 1F. 8 is not connected. Okay, so like that it create a MAC address table. So when they are communicating each other, so while it is communicating each other, switch is created a MAC address table. Now what happened here, I am removing this arrow marks. Now it is not required to broadcast the signal. So we'll now you have a MAC address table. Now what I'm trying to say is PCC is trying to communicate to PC E, for example. So what happened? We'll see. PCC send a packet to switch. So switch check it. Where is PCE is located? PCE is MAC address is 1E, right? So 1E is located at sixth port. 1E is located. So when you are sending, you are also sending with the MAC address, right? IP address, MAC address, both are there. So PCC is sending a packet to E. So switch check it. Where is the destination MAC address? 1E. 1E is located at 6. 1E is located at 6. So what it will do? It forward the packet to it. So initially it is broadcast for a understand MAC address. Now it can able to unicast. It is I have written switch initially use broadcast once MAC table created. It uses unicast. Okay, so this is switch initially use broadcast. So once unicast is done, so this is kind of stuff. So when they are communicating each other, so by that time automatically switch can understand easily gather the information of port number of a system and map it to its own switch port and create a MAC address table. So that is another point in your switch, guys. Hub and switch both are star topologies. Both are star topologies. I didn't find anywhere star topology information here. Please check it if in case it is given. Please check it. Okay. And important about the switches again, guys, it's used for LAN communication, layer 2 device, small and large networks we are using. Multiple ports are there, multiple port numbers are there. So very large network, LAN network, we can able to connect it. It is a layer 2 device, but layer 3 switches also available. Layer 3 switches are not a directly as a switch, it is also function like a router. Okay, so switches is an intelligent device, understand MAC address. It understand MAC address and it will create a MAC address table. So initially the switch, when it is freshly on, it will act like a hub, is like a broadcasting the packets initially, but once MAC address table is created, it understand which PC, which port it is connected based on the MAC address table is like a port number and MAC address of the system. Okay, then it is unicast. So that is what I am trying to say. Guys, next one is bridging kind of stuff. So bridge is not a very important point. Here it is. Bridging is actually it is a virtual point. So actually, the bridges are a software based. Normally, switches having a multiple ports. What is this bridge? Bridge is nothing but a there is a system which is, for example, I have a system. That system having a. So what happened to this? Why it is not creating as per requirement? It is bridges is a software based and switches are hardware based. Okay. Um, Bridges have a less port numbers and switches generally having a more port numbers. It is working like some different thing. Okay, we'll leave like this. So usually, for example, you have a server. A server contains a multiple number of NICs, for example. Okay, this concept is also very important concept, but currently we don't get it. That's the point. Okay, so for example, I have a two or three are there. So what I have done, I connected this NIC to some logical network. Okay, like just like a router type. I connected this interface for a another logical network, another logical network. So this is a separate one. So this is a some kind of server or a PC, or you can say a computer. So two NICs, two separate connection. So it is a logically a network. It is there. So this is a network, and this is the uh, another network. So to you have to you if you want to make a communication between these two networks, we can bridge it like this. We can bridge between. Save your changes taking larger than usual. Editing is temporarily disabled. We cannot able to edit this one. Okay. By exact time it is giving hand to us. How to save it? There is a no saving options are there now. No specific saving options here. Okay. Once network is came, it may come back. Okay, guys. So this is about your hub and switch and bridge. Bridges is a logical bridging only, not a really hardware bridging. It is. Yeah. Something happened to my PC. Very good, guys. Am I connected or disconnected? Are you able to hear my voice? And then still it is connection is there, but something happened to my PC. Yes, sir. I got freezed. So don't worry, just listening carefully. So last one is a router. Okay. So again, router is also not any particular topology. It is okay. So we don't use we don't talk here about a particular topology about a router. Router is a layer 3 device. Layer 3 device, intelligent device. Router understand IP address. Remember, guys, hub don't understand. Hub is a layer 1 device. It don't understand MAC address and IP address. Switch is a layer 2 device. It understand MAC address but not IP address. But not IP address. Router understand IP address and routing information also. So purely column, we got it. So again, if it is not function, then how can I record pausing and stopping? So I don't know what happening here. So same Windows 10, some update related issue it is. I thought it is resolved. Okay, router is a routing devices. What is routing device? It is router is exactly say layer 3 device understand IP address, routing protocols. Router is a internetworking device. What is internetworking? Connecting. Finally, see it is my screen. I got my screen. Okay, finally it is. So this is my router. My router is a inter networking device used for LAN internally, LAN communication, for communicating externally, WAN communication. Router used for a both LAN and as well as a WAN communication purpose. Okay, so it is understand logical addressing, understanding network communication. It is a internetworking device. So first of all, copy it, try this one. So if it is working or not working. See. Yeah. Okay, so is intelligent, of course we can understand. Inter-networking device, layer 3 device. Why is a layer 3 device? Layer 3 device used for both LAN and WAN communication. Already I given one diagram before. So what is the router make a communication between your private network to public network through it, right? So it will connect it to LAN and it will connect it to WAN also. Okay, so it connects to our more networks. It's called a internetworking. So that's why it is router, internetworking device. What is root? Root means path. Router, it is not router, it is router. Root means path. So router shows the best path to reach the destination. Router shows the best path to reach the destination. Like we are using Google search, right? So in Google search, what is the result? So we can able to reach the destination, which path is best. So what is the condition? Traffic. Traffic is very important, right? So if traffic is like a red color, traffic is moderated, it is yellow color, and no traffic, it is like a blue color kind of stuff, right? So how it is calculating depends upon the number of people using, what are the parameters it will take, like basically traffic, narrow road, broad roads, highway roads, express highways, like that will calculate, right? So same thing, it is a router. We are trying to reach the google.com. I'm trying to reach the google.com. So when I trying to reach the google.com, how can I reach? Where is google.com? It is somewhere in the world. I don't know. Maybe it is in a California. It may be in a San Francisco. It can be in a uh, uh, maybe in Chennai. Maybe it can be in a Bangalore, or maybe it can be in a Singapore. It can be in a Malaysia. So anywhere the Google servers can be there, right? How to reach? How to reach? So we have to cross certain networks. You have to go through the networks only. Like you want to go to Delhi. How to go to Delhi? There is a path, right? So for example, I'm in Vishakhapatnam, so in South India, right? So I have to go to Delhi. So it is a longer distance. So I can go via Hyderabad and like that, or maybe I will choose another path. Maybe I will go to Chennai path, or maybe I will go to fly, or maybe I will go by train or bus or by car, or maybe I choose different ways. Okay, I may go through Orissa border, right? Visakhapatnam, Orissa, like that. That side I can go, or maybe Visakhapatnam, Chennai, and full rotation, or maybe Visakhapatnam, Hyderabad, and Maharashtra, Nagpur, like that. So like Madhya Pradesh. So I'll try like that. So different ways to reach the destination. Which is the best one? Which is the best one? So that is a very important, right? So there is a best fast location. So router uses routing tables. Router using routing tables to reach the destination. Okay, routing tables to know how to reach the destination. So these are the points are important. So again, once again, guys, router is a layer 3 device. Router is a layer 3 device used in a both LAN and WAN communications. It make a communication between two or more networks, not devices, two or more networks. That is called internetworking, and the router is internetworking device. Internetworking device. It shows the best path to reach the destination. It shows the best path to reach the destination. Here I copied some images. Color from, yeah. You can use a bridge in a layer three base. Generally, that one only. Actually, it's not, uh, but not WAN communication, but land based routing. Okay, land based. like virtual bridges are there. Why these small diagrams, you can see it is why I am putting this diagram. So guys, look at here, this is the backside of router. All all are connected, all are in a backside of router only. Okay, only model number, some information in the LED blinking, power LED blinking in the front side of router, but all are backside only. So we can connect with a normal LAN connection for, and we can connect the WAN. So you can see telnet access serial ports. What is this serial ports? Serial ports are WAN connectivity. These Ethernet ports are LAN connectivity. Console ports are to communicate, means to configuration purpose. And lot of people, when they see the symbolic representation of router is a round symbol like the cylinder symbol, lot of people think the router is in the cylindrical ground manner. No, no, guys, it is also look like a switch only. Only thing is, switch is having a more port numbers only, LAN port numbers mainly per RJ45 NIC port numbers only there here, but it is router both are router having both Ethernet, fast Ethernet, Ethernet, RJ Ethernet connectivities, means LAN connectivity, wired connectivity, and also WAN connectivity. Serial ports also available on the router. So that much too much if you feel. So again, so highlighted points at least try to what is a router? Router route means path. So router shows best path to reach the door, reach the destination. It understand logical addressing means IP address. Logical addresses meaning is IP address. Okay. It is an inter-networking device. It connects one, two or more networks together. Works in both LAN and WAN communication. Layer 3 device. Router finished or not finished? Yeah, here it is. This is another small information I added. Okay, guys, if anybody is interested in that, no, 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 I'm not talking that one. Anything. So again, what is route? Route means path. What is router? Router will tell you how to reach the destination. What is the best path? Router uses routing table to reach the destination. Okay, it will know, get to know how to reach the destination. The routing tables are created either manually, called as static routing, or created automatically by using routing protocols called a routing tables, called a routing table. Okay, so manually we can tell how to reach the destination in the router. Okay, also you can use certain routing protocols. There is a two types are there. One is IGP, EGP, interior gateway protocol, exterior gateway protocol. Interior gateway protocol or RIP version 2, EIGRP, OSPF. OSPF open shortest path first. EIGRP extended interior gateway routing protocol, RIP routing router information protocol. Version 2, why version 2? Because version 2 is valid now, so version 1 is not working with the new models of Cisco routers. EGP exterior gateway routing gateway protocols are two types. One is a BGP, another one is a ISIS. Guys, ISIS is not that ISIS. It is intermediate system. Intermediate system. BGP border gateway protocol. There is a lot of information is there about these routing protocols. IGP, EGP explanation, guys. Important thing is what is route? Route means path. Router shows best path to reach the destination. So to show you a best path to reach the destination, router need to know router need to know what is the best path. How router knows the best path? Either by configuring manually or dynamically. So manually means you yourself you are telling how to reach the destination. Dynamically means using certain routing protocols, it calculate the routing which path is best. You can choose any routing protocols if it is under IGB, means within the one single autonomous system. Within the single autonomous system, it is like RIP version 2, ESCRP or OSPF dynamic routing protocols. It is a different autonomous system wise communication. It is BGP, IGP, exterior gateway routing protocol. Okay, so this is about a basic information regarding router. Yeah, everybody need a break. Just I want to complete it. That's why telling like this. Yeah, very good. We'll take a break now because main three things are completed: hub, switch, router, modem, and other things. I will after break we will discuss. Take a 10 minutes break, guys. 10-15 minutes break, also no problem. It is not recording. So what is the thing I have to do first?